All right, everybody. There's a few things we have to do still to finish up that sorting system. One is trying to get the items up out of the shulker boxes, and the other one is basically sorting the shulker boxes. That's a mouthful right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it. I have a few ideas. If you remember on the last one, we kind of had something planned, so we can go ahead and jump into it. Sorry, had to do it. All right, everybody. I think I got it set up. We're going to take a quick look at this pink over here. There is a little bit missing. 55. Okay, keep that number in mind. We got 55 there. I think I might have something. It's a little noisy, but it works. And I don't lock up the hoppers, so that's a good thing. This one has 15 in it. So we should have, what would that be? 55 minus, let's see, 55, add that to that, 9, 6. So we should have a remainder of 6. So it's a little system I kind of worked out, and it takes a comparator reading. And if we look down here a little bit further, there's observers observing this block right here to automatically set that off. And we can go ahead and preify that a little bit. So let's go ahead and test this. 15. All right. That did not work. Now, I'm going to have to figure out something a little bit different. It did get it over here. 13 of them went in there. But I have a feeling it's going to be something with this right here. I'm going to have to kind of redo a little bit. And I have not yet figured that out. So put one in there. The comparator signal is not turning off. So the comparator signal was not relying. So the signal was not lasting long enough for it to take effect. So let's try it like this. Let's put 3 or 4 in there. So I was afraid of. It's still not going fast enough. I don't understand why. So if I try and do this with a normal one, what it will do is it will basically lock that hopper up there. So these are actually supposed to feed into a chest, but we're not going to be able to do that. So give me a minute and let me think about this. All right, everybody, we're going to try something a little different. This might be a little noisier, but it should work. Let's take a few of those. Let's double check to see how many we have over here. This should be a little bit easier to count. We got 6. So let's take 10 of them, and we can put them in that shulker box and see what we come up with. I like the fact that's still going over there. So we should have 16. Make sure the whole system is working. And nothing in here. And it looks like everything went through. That's actually not that bad. Not as loud as I thought it was going to be. And there we go. We got our 10. So we got our item elevator. That doesn't shut off the hopper. Which all this system is done. So that is good. I can kind of take this and put everything back in here that I don't need. That's basically all this. Now I got to repeat this process for over here, because this is kind of where I want my shulkers to end up. Because if I'm doing major projects, I kind of want them like semi... Well, no, that wouldn't make much sense now, would it? Huh. Now thinking about it, yeah, it doesn't make any sense to have them all the way over here. I had a kind of an area to set out for it. It was like right over here, but that wouldn't make much sense. Because if I'm dropping things off, I might be grabbing more shulkers. So let's go ahead and just keep the system kind of in its own area. So it's going to be like the unloader and shulker box keeper area. Which doesn't sound bad. I'll just have to run it right over here. And get a few double chests, set them up against this wall. I think what we're going to do is kind of spread this out a little bit. Because I would like to have like a flattish area to work with. And this is not really ideal. Trying to think, can I... Why is that block there? That's just randomness. Yeah, so it's a little bit of a conundrum. I could just flatten this off and keep this room round inside of here, which wouldn't be a bad thing. It just kind of... Can I go back one? Not really. Or we just have a sideways entrance. That's not too bad. And have the chest right here and have shulker boxes go up into it. Now, the system's not very big, so that's good. Just going to take a few observers, and I don't think I'm going to have that many shulker boxes, but I kind of want to be prepared. So let me figure out how big of an area I'm going to need with this, and we'll set it up. It's going to probably be about that tall. All right, everybody. I probably didn't do a good explanation on what is going on here. This is the same setup as we have over here. Basically, what it's doing is this comparator is pulling the inventory, or how much is in this inventory, through this block into this observer, which is sitting on, if you look right here, that is a sticky piston. And basically what's going to happen is it's going to pop it up, and it's going to make a continuous clock right here, which is basically just going to send the items up. So if I put something, say... Well, that's going to be where it ends up. If I drop this shulker box in here, it should... Let me try and redo this a little bit. It's still the same thing. Basically, it's still pulling the information from here and putting it into here, which lifts up this piston right here. And, yeah, it should all work this time. Now that I have the correct block, let's go ahead and just throw... We can throw any item in this because it's going to work the same. And we should see it eventually get down to this chest. If I did all this right. Alright, let's try this again. For like the 50 millionth time. I did not mean to break that, but okay. Great things about haste, Alright, everybody, I fixed all that. Let's go ahead. 3, 2, 1, cut. Alright, everybody. I fixed all that, got the observers looking the right way this time. Let's double check this to make sure it works. Throw in. Sounded good, sounded promising. And there we go. So all that is working. So now, let's go ahead and fill this in. Yeah, I should have enough blocks. Kind of want to just keep this up. And the reason I decided to go on this side was just to kind of keep it centered, because I'm planning on going through, I believe it's out there, right here to the inside, because that sideways thing was kind of bugging me a little bit. So coming right through here, that's not that bad. I mean, it's right up against the wall, but it's also doesn't block anything from here to here, so that's not too bad. So let's go ahead and test this. We don't have some of these filters set up yet, so they should make it all the way to the end. So let's go ahead and test this. I'm going to drop these in here. Empty shulker box should end up right here. Perfect. Look at that. Now, if we come over here, we should start seeing lights flash. I don't know where they're at. Given at the speed they are... Oh, there they are. You can kind of see it slowly tracking its way through. Which is a good thing. That means it's working. And it still has to go through this system over here, so we should start seeing it light up on this side at any moment. Hopefully, if I hooked everything up right. Oh, okay. I forgot I had to go through another side. So I was going to go back down here. See, it is making its way through. Which is actually, this is kind of cool to see all these items being sorted through here. And it should make its way here any moment. Why are you still lit up, sir? Did I forget to add hoppers in there? I might have. No one saw that. Not a secret way in here. Oh, ha. You know what helps? Actually having the hoppers in here. And there is a shulker box right there. Now, I don't think well, yeah, no, I can still get down here. Perfect. We might keep this little area kind of open still. There we go. We see all the items moving down. Perfect. There we go. All the items going down here. Perfect. No one noticed me missing like 9 hoppers. And I don't have lights on these right here, but they should be going through this system right here. And when we see it, they should be coming through this system on this side. And if so, this whole system is ready to go. And I did not put any lights up on this one. But we should see some blinking going on. There we go. There's the first little bit of blinking. I don't know why it gets silent right here. After a few minutes, let's just check to make sure nothing's gotten into any of these. So far, so good. All right. Now we should see a lot of rotten flesh, redstone, and there was a couple of, I think, netherrack going into here right here. Look at that. Redstone, rotten flesh, everything's going in here. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Oh my gosh. The system is made. It is finished. Well, for the most part. So, I do have a lot of space in here, and I kind of thought of a few things I can add in here, but they will be at a later date. Like if I have farms and everything, have a system come over here and store all the stuff, since we are planning on putting as many farms as we can in these little towers. So that's an idea, and have its own like mass storage system, which I actually kind of like that idea. So we're going to go with that, but look at this. It all sorted properly. And I am just ecstatic with that. I don't know what else to say. That has been a pain in my backside for the longest time. Now I got another pain, and that is actually setting up all these filters. So I'm gonna have to go through every one of those, and we're gonna have to like figure a way to get up there without really messing with things. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. But for the most part, all that is done. So I have, all right, everybody, I got them all counted out. There's actually 28 different modules in here. So that's a lot of storage for me. Each one of these can hold, I believe it's a full doubles chest worth of different items that could sort, which is actually really good. So that is going to be 54 items in each one. So I don't want to do the math right now, but that's a lot of items. 28 times 54. Ugh. But we're not going to be using each one of the filters. What we're going to be doing is actually sorting this stuff in like categories. Like this one, I actually probably will have all my redstone stuff being stored in here. Next one could be rails and stuff like that. And I'm actually have to get like a little system set up. And I'm going to have a chest over here. And actually several chests for each one of these, kind of going like this for right now. And that's a kind of inconvenient spot, but oh well. A chest for each one of these, and we're going to figure out what the... there we go. Each one of these is going to have, like I said, there's going to be a lot of them. So I'm not too worried about clustering them too much. But I'm going to go through a lot of my chests in a little bit and kind of sort things out in categories. And I'll show you guys what it is and how to set these up properly without them messing up on you. And yeah, get everything kind of done up. But that is going to be a lot of sorting. That is going to be a lot of sorting, but I am so happy to see that finished. Oh man. Now, I'm kind of curious because there was one of them I didn't have the block for. And what did it go in there? That is my question. And that is actually this Prismarine block right here. I didn't have any. And I think I forgot to set a block filter. So let me head up there real quick and I'm going to see what in the world went in there. So it was the netherrack that I did not have the sorting system for. And I don't have any Prismarine shards, which is kind of a shock. Let me go look at my old base, see if I have any Prismarine shards or anything so I can make one more block. And then we should be good to go. All right, it does not look like we have anything in there. So the next best thing would probably be the shopping district, which I hope I have diamonds in my ender chest, which let's check that before I walk away because that's going to be kind of foolish of me. You know, I don't even have an ender chest here. What in the world? And my question is, why do I have so many shovels? I forgot why. I think it was earlier in the season. And I was wanting to get a lot of sand, and I didn't want to keep running back to get more tools, if I remember correctly. But it's been a while since I've looked at that. Okay, so we do actually have a little bit on diamonds. Oh yeah, we got plenty of diamonds and everything else. So let's go ahead and go to the shopping district and see what we can find. You know, I really need to make this area a little bit safer. I have no clue what that thing just blew up. If not, that thing just has terrible aim. You know, every time I come here, I also get an egg. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. Now, I have a funny feeling it's going to be down here. Overworld, maybe? I don't think anybody actually has Prismarine blocks. Which I know there is a farm not too far from here. Kind of right there. And I think this is just a general use farm. But let's see if I can kind of sneak down here real quick. Down to farm collector. Oh, this is a little risky. Now, it doesn't say anything about a price or anything. It just says AFK spot. Okay, so this thing is kind of full. And if I need to, I will AFK here for a while to kind of make up for what I'm grabbing. All right, I should have everything I need. Now let me go craft up a few things. And yeah, we can head back to the mega base. It's kind of nice to be actually saying that's complete though. Oh yeah, real quick, I need to fix this. Apparently I turned off the bubble elevator because somewhere right around here, yeah, you can kind of see where the bubbles start. So right around there, and yeah, I kind of messed up. Well, everybody, that was a lot of stuff to do, and I'm glad we got all of it working properly. I did sort through all my shulker boxes and everything. It took quite some time, but yeah, that's how many we went through so far. Almost a full double chest worth. And yeah, I think that's actually pretty nice that we also did this. Oh, there's a wall there. Did this on stream. Kind of got it set up where all the lights go off. If you don't know already, I do stream quite a bit on Twitch, especially right now. And there's like just a few things we found that was a flaw. Mainly the non-stackable items. We'll have to work on something like that in the future, but that's not that big of a deal. And I think the next next episode is probably going to be a big base cleanup, and of both my bases, actually all three of them. So that's going to be quite fun. There's a lot of stuff I need to pull from my old original base, and yeah, we're going to do a lot of cleanup and maybe add in a farm or two around here. Hopefully we can get that done. But I am glad to see this project finally finish. Oh, it has been a pain in my side not being able to do this as fast as I wanted to. But now that it's done, we can start getting into some of the major projects and not have to worry about trying to find things. That was actually one thing that kind of slowed me down on a lot, because trying to find like stuff like this or things for villagers. Wow, my brain just stopped for a second. And just random things, trying to find them and not being able to. Now I can just go, oh, hey, I need some lights. There we go. Oh, I need some seeds or some crops. There we go. Oh, they're there. Oh, wow. Or mob drops. Got them. So it's just so much faster doing it this way. I wish I would have done something like this sooner. It would have saved me a lot of time and a lot of a headache. But yeah, now it's now it's time to start actually doing some mega base building and trying to decorate it and everything else. So yeah, like I said, I might put a farm in here and there. A couple ones I was thinking of was maybe some of the crimson stuff and the warped nylium, or no, yeah, this stuff right here, and a few other ones we have. And I also need to figure out a way to sort some of these items that are non-stackable. But I will do that in the next episode. I'll do some experimenting. But until then, everybody, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's been a great blast trying to get all this done. And the only thing I'm going to be sad about, I can't fly through my base very well anymore. But, oh well, it happens. And until next time, everybody, this is EnigmaCraft86, and take it easy. If you want to catch me over on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/EnigmaCraft86. I stream normally Saturdays and Sundays is a given. Thursdays, normally I have a schedule. One day I'll post it on here. But yeah, take it easy, everybody. Later.